Well, I'm Taylor Schoen from Oxford, Indiana, working with Hoosier Associates Insurance Agency. A little bit that's unique, I would say, about our business was in 1956 when we started, our office was actually located in Alliance Bank's building, and we shared a space with them. And it was sold to Alliance Bank, or at that point was State Bank of Oxford in 1956, when we moved across the square in Oxford. So we do have some history there with Alliance Bank, and ever since we started in '56, we've been partnered with Alliance Bank or State Bank of Oxford then, and been using them ever since, and now it's 2020. We're an insurance agency that we have two locations, one being in Benton County and one in Newton County, serving all over Indiana and Illinois. A little history about us is I'm actually fourth generation in this business. My great-grandfather started it in 1956. And then my grandfather was in the business, and my dad, who is still actively in the business, and then me and my brother are in the business now as well. So a little about that. My great-grandfather started on service and relationship, and that is how he built the business and how my dad has continued to build the business. I know that we have decided to bank with Alliance Bank due to relationship. Much like our business, people want to have someone that they can call. Not a 1-800 number, not talk to a lizard about their insurance needs. We're in the same boat about banking. When something happens, we want to know who we're talking to, and we get that with Alliance Bank. And we want to know that it's going to be taken care of in a timely manner, and that's always happened for us. So we will continue to bank with Alliance Bank to meet that service needs. We aren't up to all the digital banking that some businesses are doing. We still like that personal touch, that relationship. So the fact that we can physically go to a location every day to drop off our deposits, to make any changes that we need to do, that's one key reason why we enjoy banking with Alliance Bank, because there is that brick and mortar that we can go to each and every day. In the business side, obviously shopping local is huge for us. We wouldn't be in existence today if it wasn't for our local community that support us. So in doing that, we want to support them. The bank is the same way. They're out there, they're the ones supporting Little League, supporting the fundraisers, the community events that we have. And if it wasn't for supporting a local bank, those events would not be able to take place. So that's huge when considering your banking options, is who's going to be investing in your children when they're playing baseball or t-ball or basketball, because it takes money, and the money just doesn't come from anywhere. It comes from those local businesses. My first business started when I was 11 years old, when I started a mowing business with one of my best friends. And so then I opened up a checking account so that I could be making daily deposits or weekly deposits at that point. And that was State Bank of Oxford. Got my first bank book. Once I graduated college, obviously there was a lot of options out there for me for banking. But like I've mentioned, Alliance Bank or State Bank of Oxford have been a part of my blood since I was born. And it goes back before that with my family. So to me, there really wasn't ever an option for my banking. I always knew that I was going to be banking here for my needs. And as I've grown up, I've looked at different products, but it's because of that personal touch. With our business, it's all about personal touch and relationship. For my personal banking needs, it's about personal touch and relationship as well. And I feel like I get that at Alliance Bank, and so that's why I continue to do business. One of the biggest improvements, I think, since I got out of college for Alliance Bank was the app. Being a young individual that likes everything at my fingertips, to have an app makes it so convenient. And convenience is great. It doesn't trump relationship, but it's key in that. And to be able to make the mobile deposit, for me, has been huge because I can deposit it at any time. I think that is big too for other individuals that work farther away from the bank. They want to have a local bank that represents them, but here's another way how they can get their money into their accounts by not physically being there. I'm now married, have 2 kids, and live catty corner from the bank in Oxford. So I don't have to go very far to make deposits or the ATM. But we now have all of our banking stuff like we have then, but I've added someone to my account, added 2 children, so we continue to use Alliance Bank for all of our banking needs. I'm Taylor Schoen, and this is my Alliance Bank.